Good morning, everybody. Welcome, guys. I'm really excited to have you guys here today. We have a wonderful young lady who has had a tremendous career on a Disney Channel show called Bunk'd. Many of you even had the opportunity to meet her co-star, Peyton List, who we have had with us at evaluations all over the world. And Peyton has spoken so highly of Miranda, and the two of them have such a wonderful chemistry on their show, Bunk'd. So I want everyone to give a great, big premiere welcome to Disney Channel star Miranda May. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Please have a seat. So tell us all about your great big show, Bunk'd. Is this your first Disney show?
This isn't. I was a reoccurring on Liv and Maddie before
Okay.
Bunk'd.
So you worked with Joey Bragg?
I did. I worked with Joey,
Okay.
Dove, all of them.
Joey's been here to premiere. He
Oh,
was
has
here. He was actually here and lost his lip sync battle to Sky Jackson.
Oh, well.
And then he was
Sky's
such a sore
competitor.
loser, he never came back. So what was it like working on your first Disney show on Liv and Maddie?
It was really fun. I mean, I got to play a really fun character. Her name was Spacey Lacey. And so I got to be a little crazy, but they're a really fun family. I think that's the big thing about each show on the channel is that it's like a family. So they welcomed me with open arms, and it was really fun.
Now, that was a recurring role? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
in their second season.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you did that?
I was 18 when I started that.
Okay. So you're 18 and you're playing what, 15?
Yeah, probably like 16 because they're in
Okay.
high school. Yeah.
So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
To be 18 but look 16 and play that off, huh?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's cool to always go back in time. And I had just graduated high school, and I was homeschooled. And so it was cool to go into their regular school and be a basketball player and do something I hadn't done before.
Nice. And was that your first professional gig, or was that your first that was your first Disney Channel, but was it your first acting job?
No,
Okay.
I went to LA for the first time when I was 10, and my first acting job was The Heartbreak Kid with Ben Stiller, the film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Ben Stiller?
It was fun. I had just started doing stand-up at the time, and I gave him a copy of my stand-up on DVD, and he called me in my hotel room to tell me, he was like, you're really funny. I think you need to keep doing what you're doing. And he was just really sweet. He was a very kind person.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So your first job was a motion picture.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really crazy. It was my second audition in LA, and my first film audition.
So what about your mom helping you with this?
My goodness, my mom's amazing.
Has she been your partner in crime the whole time?
Yeah, for sure. She's here with me today. Everywhere I go, my mom goes with me, and I think like her being my rock and her being next to me through everything has helped keep me grounded and never let me stray away from my roots.
That's awesome. And so walk us from Heartbreak Kid to Liv and Maddie and the jobs in between that.
Well, in between that, there was a lot of stand-up comedy that I did, and I did that all over. And then for film, I did another one called Lower Learning with Eva Longoria and Jason Biggs. And then after that, I did Samantha Who. I was the young Melissa McCarthy. And then I did ER on their final season. I was a guest star for the first time. And I did that and then went on and did a bunch of stand-up in between that and did a pilot for Nick. And then I went and did Liv and Maddie and Bunk'd.
Wow, what a great career. So when you got onto the set of Bunk'd, you're coming into an environment where you've got all of these established actors who've been on these Disney shows forever. I know Sky, I know Peyton really well, so that had to have been a very welcoming environment.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of cool because obviously Sky, Peyton, Karin, they've all known each other for 4 or 5 years before. And so they already knew each other, so they were really focused on us and letting us build a friendship with them, and then obviously keeping their own together too. But they welcomed us, and it was really nice. And the crew the same. They'd been together through all seasons of Jessie and then came on to our show.
I think that, every single time I watch Disney Channel come out with a show, there are actresses that are standouts to me. Like when I would say the last year or two, The standouts for me are you and Madison Hugh. I think the two of you are just really funny people.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Madison was here in December, and she did this whole lip sync battle. You've heard about our lip sync battles, right?
Yes, I have. I have watched the videos.
So
Yes.
you're ready.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll come in and I'll just be a storm. You just wait.
Oh, very good. Tell everybody a typical day on the set of Bunk'd.
Well, our weeks are Monday through Friday, and so on Monday we start out with a table read of the script we get on Friday. So on Monday we come in, we read the script with everyone around the table, then we go and rehearse that script. We come in on Tuesday, we've gotten a new script overnight, so we perform the new script, we rehearse it, and then we do an entire run-through of the show for our producers and the writers. And then they give us a new script. We come in on Wednesday, we rehearse, we do the entire script again for the network at Disney and our writers and producers, and they give us a new script again, and then we shoot on Thursday and Friday.
Now, the new script is based on this joke is funny, this joke is not funny.
Right, whatever works and what doesn't work, because sometimes a joke will be funny, but it might not work, logistically with the set, or it could be anything with a stunt. So they have to like rewrite around certain things, and then helping us out with jokes and making things a little bit more funnier to our characters and to the, if we have a guest star, figuring out their characters too.
You're at an age where you are able to give creative input to your character and creative input to what you think is funny.
Mm-hmm.
On a Disney set, do they allow you to be creative and give ideas, or that's not allowed?
They do. I mean, we have to be careful because we're so strict on time, but they will let us come and like give an idea. We had at one of our run-throughs, Karin and I had this scene in the kitchen where we were standing there and there was there were two whisks on this kitchen counter. And I said, Karin, do you want to like have a sword fight with the whisks throughout our entire scene? And he was like, yeah, why would I not want to have a sword fight with some whisks? And so we grabbed these whisks and we start doing them through the whole scene, and the writers laughed so much they were like, that's going in the script. So they liked it. We were just playing around, but they really liked it.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So at the time when you were working on Liv and Maddie, some of the other kids, they had to, and in Bunk'd, the other kids had to go to school during the day. Mm-hmm.
They go to school every day of the week that we're there, and when we're shooting, when we are out on the stage and they're not in that scene, they're upstairs in school, then they come down and then they go back up.
Mm-hmm. So for the parents, logistically, if you're on a set and you have to take a break to go to school, the kids are not really working more than, 6 hours a day?
Yeah, I mean, the kids have like a strict hour plan because as a minor you can only work so many, so yes.
Okay. And with your mom traveling with you, have you guys always lived in Florida or L.A. or both?
No, I'm originally from Ohio.
You're from Ohio?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm from Ohio. I was born, my house sat in the middle of 160 acres. I'm country as it gets. I showed horses. When I said I wanted to be an actress, my parents were like, say what now? Because our kids are like playing football in the local high school, they didn't know what I was talking about. And so that took, and then acting
That's
took
nice,
us.
Miranda.
I know. They were like, well, I mean, it fits though. You're not really, you're not shy. And so, acting is what took us to LA. And then my parents always vacationed in Florida, and that eventually we sold our house in Ohio and just made Florida home.
I see.
Yeah.
And when you go out to L.A., do you guys have a place there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you guys shoot the show Bunk'd at which studio?
Hollywood Center.
Hollywood Center. And what other shows shoot with you there?
Casey Undercover shoots there. I know Raven's Home is shooting there right now. Liv and Maddie shot with us, and Gamer's Guide, Cameron's show. They all shot on our lot. Whenever we were there. So it was kind of cool. Everybody would bounce between sets.
Awesome. Well, guys, we're really excited to have Miranda with us here this week. You guys are going to be going off into your groups now, and Miranda's going to be helping you guys with some things. Premier family, let's welcome Miranda May for being here.
Thank you.